But now we're going to move on to Premier League picks, Josh. And again, not doing very well. You're in the nice chair because you are the league leader in this sense.
Yep.
But we did draw this last weekend.
Yes, for the second week in a row, I think we drew.
No, you won last week.
Oh, I won by one, didn't I? We hadn't recorded yet. Oh, no, it was a draw. It was a draw.
Crystal Palace.
I picked Arsenal. So you were about to win last week.
So it is a draw.
So we drew.
So here's what
So Arsenal equalised in the last minute and prevented you from winning the match week.
Got it.
So we drew 3-3 last week, which wasn't great.
So here it is. All right. What we're going to do is, I didn't know we drew last week, so I have to do 2.
Okay.
Is we're going to play a game of FIFA for each match week to see who gets the points for it, rather than leave it as a draw. But it's the deciding game.
Okay.
Right? So like say for last week was Arsenal Crystal Palace. We have to go with the teams that we picked.
Oh.
In FIFA. So I have to go Crystal Palace.
Okay, all right. I like it.
We'll film it. So just to recap, while we're on our phones just then, we worked out that last 2 match weeks we both drew. So to decide who gets the points for those match weeks, we're going to record 2 separate episodes of FIFA head-to-head, me versus Josh. First one, Arsenal Crystal Palace, where I'm Crystal Palace, Josh picked Arsenal. And the second one, Brentford Leicester, because that was a game that we both got wrong. I'm going to take Brentford, you take Leicester. We're going to upload that separately. Nice. And have to order a new PS5 controller, but that's fine. I'll claim it on tax. So
I feel like I'm in a slight disadvantage here, even though I'm taking the bigger team both times, because you own the game and I do not.
And I own a PS5, not a flex, but I'm just saying. But you played it in my house the other day. It's tough.
It is really hard.
It's like a new game completely.
Yeah, but as long as the computer isn't involved, we should be okay.
Yeah, 100%. So I think we'll do that. That way, either I'll be 7-0 down, or I'll be on the board.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool. Let's head into this week's picks.
All right, let's do it.
So game 1 of match day 10, Leicester City Arsenal.
I've gone with Arsenal.
I've gone for a draw.
Okay.
I think Leicester in good form. Yuri Tielemans, which we need to do a segment on him because that boy is balling out.
He is cooking.
Those long shots are ridiculous. But I think Arsenal are also in a good little patch. I think they'll cancel each other out.
Yeah, I think Arsenal, just because Thomas Partey is playing so well, they've managed to integrate all their attacking players for the first time in a long time. I've been pleased with how stable they seem to have been defensively in a lot of these games, maybe less so against Palace. But I'm going for Arsenal.
Next one, Watford Southampton.
Watford Southampton. I've gone with a draw in that match. I'm not sure what to think about Watford after that Everton game. It feels like a little bit of a fluke, a little bit of a new manager bounce.
Well, I've gone for Watford. I think Josh King is a king and he will score again against Southampton.
Dilly Ding, Dilly King.
That's it. That's the one. Moving on from that white boy pun. Liverpool Brighton.
I'm going with Liverpool. They are unbeatable at the moment, even though, as I say every week, I do like Graham Potter.
Yeah, XGs.
Yeah, the XGs.
Newcastle Chelsea. Come on. Like, we have to talk about this one that much. Okay.
Hey, no more Steve Bruce. You know what they called him behind his back at Newcastle?
Who called him? The players?
The players.
What do they call him?
Tactically inept cabbage head.
Man City Crystal Palace.
I'm going with Man City in this game. They're
I was
so
tempted.
You love Palace.
I love Palace. Conor Gallagher, Eze, Olise, Benteke. It all ends in A.
Yeah.
But
Patrick Vieira.
Yeah. But I've gone Man City as well because,
you'd be insane. There's a shirt on the line here.
Yeah, and I'm so far behind. Burnley Brentford.
I have gone with a draw in this game.
I've gone for Brentford.
Well, you always go for Brentford.
I love Brentford. Someone get me a Brentford kid.
Yeah, I just think this is a classic Sean Dyche eke out a 1-1 with a goal from the corner.
But you know who I'm impressed by? Maxwell Cornet.
Yeah,
the first ethnic player in Burnley history. I chose my words very carefully.
Yeah.
Doing pretty well. That left foot volley.
It was beautiful, wasn't it?
Dirty.
Exactly. They've got a couple of good attacking players. Brentford, more of an overarching game plan, but Sean Dyche just has a way of
I respect
eking out results.
Tottenham, Man United.
I've gone with Spurs.
Yeah, I've gone Spurs.
I mean, come on. How can we pick United after that?
It's rough. It's rough being a United fan right now.
It
is.
I
can't believe on match day 1, after we thumped Leeds, I went on Instagram and said we're winning the league.
I would like to say that I did not get carried away by that
I got
result.
very carried away. I think the direct quote was, "I don't know what a team viewer is, but I'm buying all the shirts."
You know who wasn't in the team that day?
Who? I thought we could get away without doing this, but who wasn't in the team, Josh?
I'm just doing the office style look to camera. I think you can fill in the blank.
Yeah, Norwich City Leeds.
Leeds, give me Leeds.
Yeah, I took Leeds as well. Even though they're not too crash hot at the moment, but Norwich can't get a point from.
Don't pick Norwich. Not again.
Aston Villa, West Ham.
I've gone with West Ham. They are just moising it up right now.
I picked
Moise
West Ham.
in the hood.
Sometimes I really don't like you, but that's okay to admit. Look,
Backstreet Moise.
I'm just gonna move on. Brush past it. We're almost done.
Moisey's back. All right. He's never left. Actually.
I've been big on Aston Villa though, and I'm off the train just like I'm hopped off the Norwich train because I think they cost me points, to be honest.
Yes, they have.
So yes, gone West Ham. They look good. Mikel Antonio is the form of his life, but I think you've talked about Said Benrahma coming into his own. Fornals, Declan Rice is just looking unbelievable.
Yeah, look, I have been a big fan of his. I thought he was in the Euros a bit of a centre back masquerading as a midfield player, but he's really coming into his own in games that can be a bit chaotic, and he's got a bit more space to operate.
Yeah.
And when the game's at a really high pace, and he can use his physical attributes to getting box to box, he really shines. And honestly, Manchester United could really do with a player like him at the base of midfield at the moment.
And look, like with a last name like Rice, culturally, I feel like I have to be on board. So
I still don't forgive him for turning his back on the Republic of Ireland national team.
No, you're not even Irish.
No, but still. He played for the team. I mean, and then he played for England.
It's all right.
He said all these pro-Irish things, and then he's playing for the old enemy. It just doesn't sit right with me.
Okay, well, you made it political. I just made it racial. Last game of the match week is Wolves Everton. This one I thought was a tough one. I've gone a draw. Possibly
sensible. I've gone with Wolves.
Because they do look good now under Bruno Lage, whatever. How do you ever say his name? Apologies. But
whatever mysterious man from the continent they ship in every season.
Yeah.
A bit Watfordish in that sense.
Portugal Wanderers.
Pretty much. I just thought Everton were so all over the place against Watford. I couldn't back them for this week.
Yeah.
So they'll be knocked around a bit. But, that's a tough game to pick.
Well, Josh, just hit my face on the mic. Another episode of the Rondo coming to a close. And look, I'm looking forward to the FIFA clashes now that I know that I can... I'm in with a shout to get some points because boy, do I need them.
You've really engineered a way to make this exciting again, haven't you?
It's just the marketer in me. Content, a bit of fun. If I can get 2 points on the way, that's good.
Sure. All right.
So I'm looking forward to it.
To claw back that 4-point disadvantage
I think so.
at the moment?
I think I'm 4 or 5 down. So
someone needs to do an order to these
You're
past picks.
You're Liverpool at this point.
Yeah.
And I'm Manchester United.
You're on the canvas, Ryan, but we go again.
We go.